Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Zai, your English teacher. Today I'm going to tell you a story about a young girl named Sarah who had a hard time learning English at school. But don't worry, this story has a happy ending. By the end of it, you'll learn a secret method to improve your own English, just like Sarah did. So let's get started. Sarah was a quiet girl who always sat at the back of the classroom. Every day she would go to school with her heavy backpack and a mind full of questions, but there was one subject that scared her more than anything: English. No matter how hard she tried, English always seemed too difficult. The grammar rules were confusing, the vocabulary was endless, and speaking in front of the class made her nervous. Sarah often felt like she was falling behind her classmates. One day, after another tough English lesson, Sarah sat alone at lunch, staring at her book. She wondered, why is it so easy for others but so hard for me? Her teacher, Mrs. Green, noticed Sarah was struggling and sat next to her. "I can see you're working really hard," Mrs. Green said kindly. "But sometimes learning isn't just about working harder. It's about finding a new way to look at things." Sarah was confused. "What do you mean?" she asked. Mrs. Green smiled. "Let me tell you a secret. The key to learning English or anything is to break it down into small steps. Start with what you know and build from there. Don't try to learn everything at once." Sarah thought about this. Maybe she had been trying to memorize too many new words all at once or understand grammar that was too advanced. She decided to change her approach. The next day, Sarah came to class with a new plan. Instead of trying to learn 20 new words in one day, she focused on just 5. She didn't rush, she took her time repeating the words, using them in sentences, and writing them down. Slowly, she started to understand how the words fit together. In grammar class, instead of stressing about every rule, Sarah focused on just one past tense. She practiced it until it felt natural. When she made mistakes, she didn't get upset, she learned from them. Each mistake was a chance to improve. Over time, Sarah's confidence grew. She began speaking up in class. Even when she wasn't sure her answers were perfect, her teacher always encouraged her, reminding her that mistakes were part of the process. Weeks passed, and soon, Sarah noticed something amazing. The lessons that once seemed impossible were starting to make sense. She could read longer texts, write better essays, and even have short conversations in English. Her classmates began to notice too. Sarah was improving faster than anyone else. Then, something incredible happened. At the end of the term, Sarah's name was called during the awards ceremony. She had earned the top grade in English. Sarah couldn't believe it. She had gone from feeling lost to being the best in the class. So, what was Sarah's secret? It's simple. She didn't try to learn everything at once. She took small steps, focused on the basics, and didn't let mistakes stop her. The most important part of learning English or anything is to stay patient and break things down. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. That's how we learn. So, if you're struggling with English like Sarah was, don't give up. Start small, stay consistent, and you'll see progress before you know it. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this story and learned something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on learning English. I'll see you in the next video.